Um, the first game on Sunday is the AFC title game between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. The books in Vegas right now have the Patriots as a 5.5 point favorite, which is pretty. That's a pretty big spread for a road team. Uh, who do you like in this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate Bo Nix went down, as we've said countless times already this podcast, but you can't just sweep that under the rug and be like, yeah, no, this Broncos team is really talented. Granted, it is a really talented team, but if you don't have your quarterback, that's like the one guy that you just cannot replace. This would have been a really fun game to watch if it was both teams fully healthy, but got to take them at face value. Give me the Patriots for this one, and I think they probably win by at least a touchdown.
Yeah, again, it would have been so fun to see May versus Knicks in this game. Like it would have been such a great matchup. Two second year quarterbacks going at it, but it's I find it difficult finding a scenario where the Broncos could end up winning this game. There is a scenario, in my opinion, that if Denver keeps this super low scoring, which they can with that defense, and all it comes down to is like a play on defense or RJ Harvey or J.K. Dobbins breaking off a big run to close off this game, I could see that being the Broncos' success. But if the Patriots jump out to an early lead and the Broncos are going to have to throw the ball to Stidham a bunch, I don't like the Broncos' chances. So give me the Patriots. Um, I probably would also agree with you. I'd buy at least a score. I think that New England's going to own this game from start to finish if they play like they have been all season long. So, and then the night game between the Rams and Seahawks, the NFC title game. The books right now via ESPN have this game as the Seahawks as a 2.5 point favorite. Braden, who do you like in this game?
Yeah, I mean, I've said pretty much this whole time that both Seattle is insane and also the Rams kind of just play down to competition, but when they play these really good teams, they really hang in there and can take care of business. I don't know. This is about as close of a game as I feel like I could really call. I mean, last time we saw these two teams duke it out, it took a 2 point conversion in overtime to finally be able to decide a winner. But yeah, I think home field. I think in the actual like prediction bracket, I think I had this matchup, and I think I had. Did I have this matchup? I might not have had this matchup. I may have.
Let me pull it up.
No, I definitely did have this matchup because I definitely had the Eagles winning round one, and then I had them losing in round two. So I probably had this matchup, and I think I had the Rams winning it.
You had the Rams and the Bears.
Oh, I had the Rams and the Bears. Okay.
So you basically had what Sunday's game was, but now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I don't know if that really does anything for me, but yeah, give me the Seahawks in this one, and give me me crying in the corner as my worst nightmare comes to life, as I will have to watch one of my division rivals, no matter what, fight for a Lombardi in my team's home stadium.
Give me Seattle. I picked Seattle before the playoffs. Their defense is just unreal. Like what Mike McDonald has done is pretty remarkable considering he's only been the head coach for 2 seasons now. I'll just say this. There's a reason that Baltimore's defense has taken an absolute nosedive in the last 2 seasons, and there's a reason why Seattle's defense has been one of the best in the league. And it's not, I mean, it's personnel, obviously. Certain players have moved teams, but 90% of it is coaching, and Mike McDonald has done an unbelievable job with the Seahawks defense. The Rams they just haven't looked great in the playoffs. Like, I know they beat the Panthers, and I know they beat the Bears, but like they just haven't looked great. Stafford hasn't had a Stafford game yet. Because it seems like at this point he's going to win the MVP based on what the odds are. And we haven't seen that like true MVP moment. You could argue the throw to Parkinson in the end of the Panthers game, maybe, but I don't know. I like Seattle. I think we're gonna get a rematch of Super Bowl 49. That sound right? Seahawks Patriots. Malcolm
It
Butler
sounds
pick.
close enough.
Yeah.
One of those.
Um,
48, 49.
yeah.
So
I
it
think it
wasn't
was
48 because I think 48 was the Ravens Niners. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Regardless, a rematch of a Super Bowl with a crazy ending, probably the most infamous ending to a Super Bowl in NFL history. Obviously, with Malcolm Butler getting the pick on the goal line when the Seahawks had Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. Maybe that scenario plays out with Kenneth Walker sitting back there, and Sam Darnold throws it to Christian Gonzalez, and that's how the Super Bowl ends.
Hey, that'd be more like them. That'd be like them throwing a pick to like Marcus Jones or something.
Well, even Marcus Jones is like a good player. Like Malcolm Butler at that time was an
He got
unknown.
picked up off the practice squad like a month ago,
Yeah,
month before that. Like I don't even know what the comparison would be for that. It's just I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
look up a player, and then that'll be the last thing we close on for this
Yeah,
episode.
who will be this season's Malcolm Butler?
And then you're gonna, as the degenerate in me, you bet this guy to win Super Bowl MVP.
And then I will if this guy does the Malcolm Butler thing, I will be buying his jersey and I will be wearing it for every episode through the offseason. You have my word.
That would be so funny. What would be a good one? I could see it being a linebacker too. Not gonna lie. All right, here it is. Robert Spillane.
Robert
Robert Spillane.
Spillane. That'd be glorious.
Yeah, dude. If I come back to this episode in 3 weeks or 4 weeks, whenever the Super Bowl is, and I correctly predicted a Robert Spillane pick at the goal line to win the Super Bowl, dude,
I
I
mean,
I'll buy
that'd
me
be
a
an
Robert Spillane
all-timer.
jersey on the spot. Me and you will both show up to the next episode with Robert Spillane Patriots jerseys on.
You better believe I'm getting that patch on the shoulder too, man.
Of course,
You better believe it.